Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is an explanatory video on how to draw the riding stable logo and the animal shelter logo, which is the cat and the horse looking animal. So I'm not going to be drawing, I'll just be explaining to you people how and what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Help us grow. Really appreciate that. It's not going to cost you anything. Thank you. So first things first, as always, we're told that from our A to S is 52. From our A to P, which is the center, is 52. So 52 plus 52 is 104. So you draw line 104, 0, 104. That's 10.4. And then the center 5.2. This is mine. This is my A, my S, and my P. This is 52, 10.4. You know you have to draw this line with your t-square. Then pick your set square, place on this edge here, project it upwards, place on your point S, project upwards, project upwards. That's fair. So now we are going to, then you come to the top, then you pick your ruler, measure the height, which is 145 millimeter. That's 14.5 centimeter. 14.5 centimeter, right? You measure it upwards. Pick your ruler, measure that line you projected upwards, then you take your t-square to the top, close it. Then now we are going to be having a rectangle. All sides are not equal. It's not a square, so it's a rectangle. So this rectangle will be using to draw a parabola. On a normal day, if you are drawing a parabola, this is our vertex, yes. And in the diagram, they labeled it as B. B is our vertex point. So normally, if you are drawing a parabola looks like this. It looks like a U, a hen, sorry, or a U, whichever one. So on a normal day, this is going to be half the hen. Then we project the other side. But in this diagram, as you can see, we don't need both and we just need half the parabola. So that is why we are not going to project leftwards or divide into two at the moment. So what you do next is you pick your ruler, you draw a line from this point A downwards, right? From this point A downwards, from this point A upwards. Pick your compass, extend it to any random radius. Yes, don't adjust it immediately you start doing that. You insert here, cut 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick your compass, any given radius you want. If you start, don't adjust. Insert into your point A, cut 1, cut 2, cut 3, cut 4. That's you insert into point 1, cut point 2, cut point 3, point. You know that obviously. Now you pick your ruler and your t-square. So you first of all put your t-square or your set square at this point, right? The first point to your S. Now I can obviously draw this line out. So you pick your ruler behind this way. Put your ruler at the back, right? Your ruler at the back of this. Then slide, draw the next point. So for this now, this is wrong. So we have to look for another means to draw our stuff. Sorry, let me remove this t-square. You just know how you have to draw yours and get it. I need to come downwards a bit. So yeah, I draw my first one, put my ruler behind, slide to the next one, slide to the next one, slide to the next one. Then you repeat the same process here. Join the last to last, last to last, draw, 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 draw. So now I already have divided my line into 4 parts. I've divided my line. So this is where this one cuts. This is where this one cuts. This is where this one cuts. Cut, 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 cut. And normal. We've closed that one. So what you do next at this stage is you pick your any of your set square, project this line up, project each of those line up, each of those line up. On the norms, whatever you divide, the center is meant to fall on your 15.2, but you know this is hand sketch, so obviously whatever you divide must always touch this your point 52, 5.2, sorry, centimeter. I'm used to using millimeter. Then you slide your t-square the same. Okay, we don't need this line actually. Don't project this area. Slide your t-square from this point, cut this way. What we just need is where it cuts this edge. This point cut this way, this point cut this way. So this is our vertex point. You want to start projecting all of this to this direction, this to this direction, this to this direction, and this to this direction, right? I want to believe that was not too far. So let's call this 0. This is our 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Then 0 again on 0. So this is our first point. Then where is 1? Line 1 cutting 1 is cutting it here. Where is our line 2 cutting 2 is cutting it here. Where is our line 3 cutting 3 is cutting it here. So this is my own parabola. Let me shade it so you can see it well. So yeah, that is just the back of our parabola. I made a very big mistake. It's going to enter into our how. But we don't really have choice though. So afterwards, now we are drawing an ellipse as told in the diagram. We are drawing an ellipse. But before we draw this ellipse, right, I need you to project this line up high enough. Project this line right high enough. So from here to here, you measure 10 from your B. Measure out 10 mm. That's 1 centimeter, right? That's 1 centimeter. Measure out 1 centimeter. Measure out 1 centimeter. Then pick your ruler and T-square. Project it downwards. Downwards. Sorry, let me erase all of this how, so we can draw into that direction. Project yours downwards, please. Since I'm not drawing and you're just following up with me, project yours while I erase off this image. Okay, so I want to believe you've projected yours. Now pick your 45-degree set square. Don't forget 45-degree set square. But before you do anything, pick your ruler, right? From this top, point B, from your point B, subtract 3.8. Mark your point 3.8. B is 0. Your point 3.8. My own 3.8 is here. This is my 3.8, right? Subtract 3.8. So this will be 0. This will be 3.8. Subtract 3.8 centimeter or 38 millimeter. After subtracting 38 millimeter, pick your T-square, slide it up as always, then cut. So this point, this intersection point, is going to be our point F0 or F0 or F2, whatever you want to call it. After doing that, pick out your 45-degree set square, right? Project it in such a way that, you are going to project, bring your ruler down, project it, make your 45-degree touch this F in such a way that it's going to cut this your line, the wall of your rectangle you drew initially. Yeah, so this is enough. Cut here downward. I figured that you are drawing. This is where you want your set square to touch. After sitting on your ruler, you want it to touch this point. Project downwards. So this is where we'll be drawing our parabola. So for our ellipse, which is the mouth of the horse. So for the ellipse, and the reason we use 45 degrees because you can see in the image they said use 45 degrees. As they told us that from this place to this place was 45 degree, right? Then real quick again, pick your compass. Before we go far, pick your compass and start here. Cut, giving any radius you want. You start in your point A, cut, come back again. Since mine is not intersecting, I come again, I cut. So this is where they insert each other. Any radius you want, but don't make sure it does not then extend it from that radius where you cut to your point B. My diagram is wrong, but yours won't be as big as this, but so far mine is cutting through. It's already drawing my own curve. This curve is drawing this curve here to S. So you put your compass in here, bisect, put it in S, bisect. Don't adjust your compass. That point when they bisect each other, insert it without giving radius. Extend your compass. You don't even need to extend. Your compass will surely extend. Will be extended from this point to your A. Then cut your A to your S. So you get this curve. This is my own curve, but it won't go as deep as this. It would, obviously be somewhere shallow here. So that being said and done, for our ellipse, I won't be drawing. I'll just explain just the calculation. So when I drew mine, I figured out that from this wall to this wall, let me call this my D directrix, right? From this wall to this wall was 1.5 centimeter. You can confirm that in yours as well. It is 1.5 centimeter when I measured my own. So what you want to do now is, they told us that from the center here to our F1 was 51. So you want to measure from here. 51 plus 51 is what? That's 102. So you want to measure 51 first. So this is, let's say this is my point 51, right? Measure under 51. This is 102 already. Then after measuring 102, now you want to, this is our F2. This is our 0. You want to measure the 1.5 D to F0. You want to measure 1.5 here. So this now will be, let's say, our D2, directrix 2. This is also going to be 1.5 centimeter. This is 5.1 centimeter. This is 5.1 centimeter. Right? So that's all. As always, the process. Cut any given space you want to cut. Cut any given space you want to cut. I have 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. Right? So after drawing out my 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, then before you start drawing, after cutting out 1 centimeter, before you start drawing, use your 45-degree, this longest side of your set square, project it upwards through your point 0. So this is mine. Project it upwards. It was hollow. Can you see? Project it upwards. So that will be your center. Your ellipse is not sitting like a normal, so it's sitting at 40 degree. It's sitting at angle 40 degree. So insert your compass from D to, this is my 1, 2, 3. D to 1, D to 1. Now you don't need to draw any arc here. Your arc should just be concentrated in these quadrants, this second and fourth quadrants. This is where you want to concentrate for all of your arc. So you put your compass in, stretch your compass from D to 1, insert in F1, insert in F1. No, you're not inserting F1. If you insert in F1, that is, you're arcing here, you're cutting here. So stretch your compass from D to 1, insert here in F2 because I concentrated here. So cut up, cut down, then measure out your 1 to this D above here, the D1. Okay, this is D1, this is D2. So come to your F2, cut wherever they bisect each other, right? You can just do 2, then do the second one again from D1, D2 to 2, put it in your F0. Remember, I told you I'm not projecting anything in this direction. It's just this place we need. Put here again, then take our D1 to 2, put in point F, cut this. So these are my points. D2, this point, this point, this point, this point. You don't really need 3. So before you draw your ellipse out, there's something you need to observe. They told us that from this place, from the center O to the height of our ellipse was 3.2. So take out your ruler. 3.2 plus 3.2 is 6.4. So this is my 0. This will be my 0. This ruler. Put your ruler. Put 3.2 at the middle here. 3.2 should be in this center hole. 3.2. Then mark out your point 0. No, please. Remember that my own drawing are wrong. Actually, I'm not following the right protocols. So this is 0 for me. Then this is 6.4. Yours should be correct. I'm not using the right measurement. So obviously, whenever you're drawing your arc, right, it's meant to go this way. But for me, in my real diagram, I use just one arc. I think it's so many because since I already have 2 points, I don't want to use 3 points. Now I have point 1, point 2, point 3, but I used just one. So just draw only one. Then for me now, this is how I'll be drawing my curve. Just use only one. This is how my curve will be looking. So yeah, projecting it down to your D. Remember, just one arc. Don't use 2. Just do one arc. That's D2 to D1. That's all. Then F1 to F1 cut. Then you mark out your points, 3.0. So this from here to here is 3.2. Sorry, from here to here is 3.2. So you mark out your ellipse. You've marked out your ellipse, right? So you pick your ruler from point B, draw a tangent coming straight here from point B. Cool. So one thing again we're told is from this point 3.2 here, we had a circle with radius 1.2. So you put your compass here. Put your compass at this point. Let's put 1.2 at this point. Then measure out 0. So this is my own 0. Wow. I just drew nonsense here. This dot was nonsense, but it rhymes. So you put your compass here at this radius. You put your compass at this radius, touching this ellipse. Touching the ellipse, then draw. Oh, what's happening to my pencil? Draw this. You're projecting this ellipse with that arc. Then wherever the tangent is, you project from your S to the tangent of that circle. My drawing looks wrong already because this thing is way up here. So whenever you're drawing yours, this is a sketch. Whenever you're drawing yours, make sure this is meant to be like way up here. Like, well, this is a sketch, obviously, nothing will rhyme. Well, at least I tried. So you're done with phase 1. So they told us that the radius of this circle for the eye, this diamond, this center here, the radius of the circle for the eye was the distance of here to here. So put your compass here to this point, stretch it to this point. From this point, F0, stretch it to the wall here, then draw out this circle. Draw out this circle. I'm not even drawing now. We spent 20 minutes. Draw out this circle. So we've gotten the eye. So now for this year, the year is also an ellipse which is resting on this place. We're told that the height from B to the top is 3.5. So let's assume this is my point, 3.5, which is the L, right? From here to here is 3.5. What do? You project 3.5 downwards here too. So this is 0 to 7. So if this is here to here is 3.5, you also project 3.5 downwards. So because this is the vertex, this is where the stuff is sitting on. So just measure 1 centimeter here. So this is my 1 centimeter. So this would be my vertex point, V1. Then this is my 1 centimeter, right? So measure 1 centimeter here again. This is my V2. These are my vertex points. L and this point 7, 0, 3.5, 7 is my vertex point V. So this is my focal point. So now we only need an ellipse on this side. You put your compass from them, divide normal line, just pick 1 centimeter. 1 is enough. Just pick 1 centimeter. 1 is enough. Let's just draw one arc. So extend from your point 7, which is our vertex down here. Extend it to this one that we drew. Then put on your focal point 2. Cut on this side of the quadrant. Then extend from L to our 1 here. Put on our F1. Cut. I'm just actually where I inserted it, F1. So this is my point. Then you just draw your ellipse from here in such a way that it will touch fall here. Then you cover out, sketch out that line. So that is my stable logo. Simple, right? So for the cats, the pets logo, I think I won't stay too long. I'll just explain real quick to you so you can draw that out yourself as always. So this diagram now, what they are trying to tell us, sorry, it's not focusing on this, but fine. They are trying to tell us that first of all, you draw a line, right? check the measurement, calculate all of those. You say 12 plus 58 plus 70. That's our point. That's our A to C. For our A to C is 12 plus 58 plus 70. Whatever you get should. Where's my calculator? Calculator is not here. Let me do that real quick. 12 plus 58 plus 70. 12 plus 58 plus 70. 140. So the whole radius here is 140. So now from your 140, you want to deduct 1.2. This is 1.2. Well, let's not go there yet. So first of all, we are drawing a full parabola now, which is like an hen. So you do the same, divide into 2, which is 70, right? 140 divided by 2 is 70. So you want to project here upwards, then come up here, measure the height 110, cut out 110 as 11, project it this way. Then remember the process. You project out here, project out here, project out here. Use your compass, cut. That's 4 times 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to close this way, project where they cut each other, then do this 1, 2, 3, 4. Project the first one here, project. So you cut out. This is an explanation video, sorry, it's not a tutorial video. So project this to this center O. This is our center 70. So this is our O. So you project all of this here. You should not draw your parabola from every other process you've been following. Project it here. Then start picking out your points. 1 to 1, which is here. 1 to 1. 2 to 2. 3 to 3. On 4. Project 1 to 1. 2 to 2, 3 to 3, then 4 on 4, and that point. So you draw your ellipse out. Yours should be way better. Then put your compass here with radius 2.5. Draw your cat leg 2.5. Draw your cat leg 2.5. Now for this one, the radius is going to sit on this 1.2, not here, not on A. For this one, it's sitting on C. But for this one, it's sitting on your point A, 1.2 that I told you to measure out earlier, right? Your compass here, draw. Not here, put it here, draw. Because this other one, the center is C. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. Yeah. So we're told that from here, we are projecting it at our 60 degree, which is this. You are projecting this way from this leg, wherever the radius cut. Place on your T-square. See, this is what I'm doing. Place it on your T-square, then project upwards. So this has given us sense of how this thing is lying. Then they told us that from this head of the ellipse, so our M is 20. So you pick out your ruler, come here, measure 20 wherever. Let's assume this is my point, 20 mm. I come here, then cut. So this is where the head of the cat. This is my point 20. So this is where the head of the cat. This is 20. So where 20 cuts this line, this is where the head of the cat is going to be seated. So let me erase this thing so it can look. Let me erase this point. So now we don't need all this part of the ellipse. You don't need all this part of the ellipse. So project 50 to the center of our ellipse. So our height of ellipse is 100. So this is 0 to 5. Minor axis 0 to 5. Then 100. This is the height of our ellipse, as we've been told. Then now that we know the center, you come to the center here, 50. Draw it out again. So we're told that the major axis of our ellipse is 37. They give us our F1 and F1 and F2, which is the N and P. So 37 plus 25, that should be 50, 55, 62. So you measure out 62 this way, 0 to 62, 0 to 62 on this other side. So this is our N and our P focal point. Then just measure maybe 1 centimeter here to be our directrix. Measure out 1 centimeter here to be our directrix, right? Then you know how to draw your ellipse. Put in D2, quarter 1, 2. Then now one thing you need to know is whenever you're drawing your ellipse, the same way we did it was it must pass through this point. So let's say I cut like this, cut like this, cut like now is a full ellipse, not half. Cut like this, cut like this, cut like this, cut like this. So my ellipse touching D. Now you're passing through D. That was where you projected this 1 centimeter. You're passing through. Then it must pass through this point 5. So you don't really need to draw so many ellipses. Just draw maybe 2 or 1. But draw 2 for this. 2 should go. So it's touching. It has to touch. It has to touch this point 5 and point 100. So you are done with drawing that. Right. Then we're told for this triangle. For the high, 15 plus okay, project this your point P up, project this point up, right? Then we're told that the distance from N to the first eye was 37. So measure out 37. If this is my 37, project it upward. Then the height is 20. Measure out 20 from here to here. So if this is my point 20, 0 to 20, you project this way. So I was told that the second high is seated 22 plus 15, that's 37 away. Measure 37 points here from here. So this is my point 37, 0 or 0 to 37, that's to my P. This is my P, 0 to P is 37, right? So I project this upward also. So where these points are cutting is where the high will be seated. So the radius of the high is 10. So pick your compass, draw out 10, draw out 10. So you see the wall of this eye, you want to project the wall of this eye. That's the tangent of this eye. Project it downwards, right? Project it downwards. So you know the nose is from here to here. The nose is starting at this point, right? So for the radius of the nose, you pick your compass, extend your compass from this center of the nose to this wall. Then wherever the stuff cuts here, then you project this way. So you've gotten the triangle. So for the diameter that draws the smiley, or radius that draws the smiley, is very, very simple. You know you are drawing your radius from this nose. From this nose here, you extend it to your point. You subtract 15 from D, from P, subtract 15. If this is my 15, 0 to 15 or 0 to 15, 1.5 centimeter, insert your compass here. Insert it here, extend to my 15, then draw the arc. Obviously yours will come this way. It would want to like intersect this way like this from 15. Insert your compass here, draw it, do the same thing, bring it to this other nose, insert your compass. You don't need to measure, you already know the measurement. You extend your compass from here, so you don't need to extend again. So just that same radius. So this would also cut, like they will intersect each other somewhere. So now this is the smiley of stuff. So from this eye, right, from this line, we're told that the height of the ear was 44. So from here, measure out 44. If this is my 44, this is my 44. So you want to pick your ruler from this left eye. You don't draw it, but start from here. Try to straighten your ruler from here to here, like this, right? So you are not drawing inside, you are drawing outside. And from this other height to that my point 4.4 here, you are drawing outside. Then for the hair that comes from the nose, we're told that you are measuring 25 degree downwards, or at first the radius, you pick out your compass radius up on 0, 80, sorry. Insert your compass here at this point, cut out your 80, insert it at this point, cut out your 80. So you know wherever you are projecting the air. So now the air is coming from this line that projects from the high, project this higher. So we're told that the first hair from here to here was 24 degree. So use your protractor, cut out 24, then 6. So you project from, now you're putting your ruler from this nose, right, to those 3 lines. 1 2 3. But this time around you won't draw it from the nose, you are drawing it from that line coming down from the eye. So you project 1, go up again, 2, go up again, 3. So you need, I didn't come close to this nose, but I use this nose to project, right? So that's it. You do the same thing on the other side. Thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe, and it's really appreciated. Take care.